In November 1961, a pilot flying a helicopter over Guyana and Venezuela looked down in awe. That day, he discovered a region no one had ever known about. The site was cloaked in dense forest, with trees reaching 25 meters high. Our planet is endlessly beautiful and mysterious. Sometimes we think every corner of Earth has been found and studied, but that simply isn't true. Many places still lie beyond the grasp of science. So in today's video, I'll introduce you to some of the most remote, unexplored regions on Earth, places from which there may be no way back. Please watch the whole video, and if you're new, press subscribe and select the bell icon's all option. Sơn Đoòng Cave. This cave is considered one of the most breathtaking spots in Southeast Asia. It lies in Phong Nha Bang National Park, Quang Binh Province, Vietnam. For many years, no one knew the cave existed because it sits in a very remote area. To reach it, one must trek through dense jungle and cross several rivers. A local farmer first stumbled upon Sơn Đoòng during a heavy rainstorm in 1991 while seeking shelter, but he was frightened and didn't go further. In 2009, British explorers rediscovered the entrance. When scientists entered, they were amazed by the cave's size and beauty, and research began. Sơn Đoòng is about 150 meters deep and roughly 9 kilometers long, with an estimated volume of 38.5 million cubic meters, making it the largest known cave on Earth. Scientists have explored about 6 kilometers so far. Water and light entering through fissures have created habitats for many plants and animals. Researchers have found bears, parrots, bats, hundreds of butterflies, and about 70 species of amphibians and reptiles. Sơn Đoòng is practically a separate world, long hidden from human eyes. Javari Valley. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, the Javari Valley is a remote, untouched area home to many tribes that avoid contact with the outside world. Straddling the Brazil-Peru border, it's the largest indigenous reservation in the Amazon, about the size of Portugal, covering 54,400 square kilometers. Roughly 2,000 people from 14 tribes live there, hostile to outsiders because of constant incursions by Brazilian poachers. The tribes protect their land and environment, which are vital to them. But poachers ignore this. Though Brazilian authorities officially safeguard the valley, illegal hunters keep invading, and violence erupts when the tribes resist. Danakil Depression. In this peaceful world, the Danakil Depression could be compared to hell. Located in Ethiopia's northeast Danakil Desert, its landscape is unique. Multicolored salt flats, sulfurous geysers, and lava-filled volcanic craters unlike anywhere else on Earth. Even in winter, air temperatures reach about 35 degrees Celsius, 95 degrees Fahrenheit. In summer, they soar to 63 degrees Celsius, 145 degrees Fahrenheit. Lying about 125 meters, 410 feet, below sea level, Danakil is both one of the hottest and lowest places on the planet, irresistible to scientists despite harsh conditions. Notable finds include 3-million-year-old remains of Australopithecus afarensis, identifying Danakil as an ancient hominid habitat. Another discovery, numerous microorganisms thrive in bubbling 90 degrees Celsius, 194 degrees Fahrenheit, acidic, sulfur-rich, copper-laden water, an alien-like ecosystem. Despite its hellish appearance, Danakil attracts tourists and several settlements endure the extreme environment. Cape Melville. On Australia's Cape York Peninsula's east coast, Cape Melville was first charted in 1815 by Lieutenant Charles Jeffreys, initially named Cape Stat, later renamed Melville. Now part of Cape Melville National Park, it includes 2 offshore islands. The area is famous for massive granite boulders forming natural walls that once shielded its interior from outside influence, making research nearly impossible. The dense tropical forest earned the nickname the Lost World. In 2013, scientists from James Cook University and National Geographic mounted an expedition to the summit. They were stunned to discover an unseen ecosystem. Cape Melville leaf-tailed gecko, an unusual 20 centimeters gecko with a slender body and large eyes. Blotched boulder frog, a light brown spot-patterned frog hiding in rock crevices. Cape Melville shade skink, a new brown skink species. Researchers also identified entirely new plant species, all endemic to this isolated realm, Metuo County. Tibet has long been shrouded in mystery, partly due to Buddhist lore in its rugged mountains. Among its most enigmatic places is Metuo County, famed for untouched beauty and regarded as sacred by Buddhists. For years, lack of transportation kept Metuo isolated. Attempts to build roads faced heavy snowfall and landslides. A road completed in the mid-1990s was soon destroyed by slides and efforts ceased. In Tibetan, Metuo means hidden lotus, fitting its concealed nature, as if some force shields it from the world. Today, reaching Metuo requires crossing snow-clad peaks, 9 rivers, and hanging bridges. A 4-day trek suited only to the bravest, best-trained travelers. Yet the reward is witnessing a true natural wonder, an alpine grassland, forests, and rivers, forming a lush oasis amid ice-covered mountains that bring peace to the soul. Sarisariñama Caves. Among hundreds of flat-top mountains in southern Guyana and Venezuela, Sarisariñama is one of the oldest. Surrounded by dense rainforest with trees up to 25 meters tall, the area remained unknown until November 1961, when pilot Harry Gibson spotted enormous sinkholes while flying overhead. His discovery intrigued scientists, but penetrating the jungle was extremely challenging. It took more than a decade to prepare the first expedition in 1974. Researchers were airlifted to the summit by helicopter, then rappelled into one sinkhole. Expecting a flat floor, they found nothing but emptiness, and after finishing their study, couldn't climb back out. They were later rescued by helicopter after clearing many trees. A second team reached the summit 2 years later and found 3 more caves. Climbing Sarisariñama is difficult, but local legends add to the mystery. Villagers say deep rumblings rise from the 350-meter chasm, home to an ancient evil spirit that abducts people. Whatever the truth, this forbidding place still refuses to let humans settle. Have you ever heard of or encountered such locations? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. See you in the next episode. Thanks.